Who's the worst Christian apologist you had to deal with? Like flat out, like online or in person, like the worst.
Well, David Wood, of course, and I don't deal with him anymore. But yeah, on my website.
I know you talked about that.
Yeah, on my website you can find my the deceptions of David Wood. The deceptions of David Wood, where way back then he lied about what was in my book, Sense and Goodness Without God, and so I document that, and it's just like they were just so craven. It was just so wanton, the lies, and then he didn't own up to it or fix it. He just doubled down on his lies. And so dealing with that's when I realized he was just such a fundamentally dishonest person that there's just no point in even interacting with him. And so I haven't. I don't know if I have since then, but hardly at all. But yeah, that guy is kind of despicable in that regard.
Yeah, I don't like dealing with them. We'll talk about it later. Let's talk about Christian apologist David Wood. I know you call him a liar, and he isn't an honest person, and we talked about that earlier. A lot of my viewers actually don't like David Wood. They think he's gone to the extreme in his hate mongering against Islam and atheism and stuff like that. So what do you have to say about David Wood? Would you debate him? Would there be any? Do you have any suggestions to deal with people like David Wood? Because he's getting on the nerves of a lot of Muslims.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't debate him because he's so fundamentally dishonest. The thing you have to do with these people is you have to discredit them. You have to actually accumulate the evidence that shows that these are not honest people. They're not reliable authorities, so that no one should trust them. No one should be listening to them anymore. And that's the effective way to do it. You want to discredit them and show, and with honest, true evidence that says like these people, like you shouldn't even be listening to this guy anymore. And that's, I think, once you do that. And then the only people who are going to listen to him are people who already agree with him, who are already hate mongers themselves, right? And then you've accomplished your goal, essentially. You've reduced his influence, because there will be people who don't know that he's such a liar, who don't know how he's distorting reality. They don't know how he's ginning up hate. And if you can actually expose all of that, that's a useful service.
Actually, he's done that for us, because there was an incident in 2010 Arab Fest where he purposely had cameras and he was purposely doing stuff to provoke, security and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So he got arrested, and he made a big deal out of it.
Right. Yeah.
And he was on Fox News talking about how there's Sharia in America and stuff like that. So he's kind of getting on the nerves.
Yeah.
And he's getting more popular for some reason.
Yeah.
So I don't like discussing him, but he's just his influence is getting bigger. So I was just wondering your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I would suspect, insofar as his influence is getting bigger, is that he's appealing to rising Islamophobia in general. So I think it's
he's not helping.
No, he's just playing. He's pandering to that audience, right? Essentially, and that audience is growing up without him. It's just that's obviously where he's getting his
support.
Support and his food, essentially. Well, not literal food, but the thing that's feeding him.
Yeah, so psychologically, there's something wrong with him. He had antisocial personality disorder. He tried to kill his own father with a hammer. His mom put him in a mental hospital. So there is something wrong with him. So I don't blame you for not having anything to do with him. I wouldn't want anything to do with him either.